This incident happened back when I was in 7th grade during social science period. The teacher was giving us a lecture about some topic, but I wasn't listening. I was busy talking with my friends, joking about stuff and laughing about it, and that's when the teacher called me out. "Hey, be quiet, you're being very noisy." "Yes, ma'am." I stayed quiet for a few minutes, but then I went right back at it again. This time, the teacher wasn't having it. "Hey you, come here." Oh crap. "Listen kid, I told you to be quiet but you won't listen, so here's what I want you to do. I want you to write 'I will not talk in class' 50 times in your notebook. Now go do it." "Yes ma'am." Wow, that went better than I had anticipated. I thought she was going to kick me out of the class or something. Writing 'I will not talk in class' 50 times is pretty easy. I can finish that in about 10 minutes. Anyway, I started writing it, and by the time I finished writing 30 times, the bell rang and the period was over. Each period lasts for 45 minutes, but I got into trouble toward the end of the class and therefore couldn't finish it. Did you finish it? I only finished writing 30 times. Alright, I want you to go home today and write it 100 times, okay? I'm gonna check it tomorrow. But... Man, that was not cool. I just needed to write 20 times to finish it, which would have taken me like 3-4 minutes. But now she wants me to write till 100? The hell? Anyway, I went home that evening and forgot about it.
The next day.
After reaching class, I started writing it, but for some reason I wasn't taking it seriously. I only wrote it a few times and went back to talking with my friends, and soon the class started. The first period was English and social science was in the second period, so I had plenty of time to finish it, or so I thought. Unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to write much during the first period, cause the teacher started giving us notes and I had to write that. Just before the second period class started, I started to write again and managed to write till 70, but once the teacher entered the class, I just gave up. I thought the teacher was gonna check it, but she didn't. She just went on doing her thing without paying any attention to me, so I thought she must have forgotten about it and decided not to write the remaining 30. It was a pretty damn stupid decision, I can tell you that right now, man. I just made things worse. After the class ended, the teacher approached me, which, believe it or not, kinda got me by surprise. I thought she forgot about it. I mean, she never showed any sign like she was going to check it. Heck, she never paid any attention to me the entire time, and her mood also seemed pretty normal. Or maybe I'm just bad at reading people, I don't know. Either way, she wasn't happy. "Did you finish the work I gave you?" No, I only finished writing 70 times. "You know what? I want you to go home today and write it 300 times. I'm gonna check it first thing tomorrow morning, is that clear?" "Yes ma'am." Wow, I just played myself, man. I was too lazy to write the remaining 30, but now I have to write 300 times? A big oof on my part. That evening, I actually remembered to do the homework, but seeing my friends playing on the playground, I was like, nah, I'm not gonna do it. I'm just a kid, I'm gonna go play. So I went out to play and never touched the homework. The next day, I thought of doing it in the first period, but I decided not to. There was just too much to write and I just didn't care anymore. In the second period, as soon as the teacher entered the class, she approached me. "Did you write it?" "No." Man, at that time my mind started going crazy thinking about all the possible punishments I could face. I thought she might kick me off the class or make me write "I will not talk in class" on the blackboard, or worse, send me to the principal's office. Whatever it was, I knew shit was about to go down. But surprisingly, none of that happened. In fact, she wasn't even angry at me. She just gave me that look, like she was tired of my shit and just didn't want to deal with me anymore. "You know what? I'll let you off the hook this time, but make sure to be quiet next time, okay?" "Yes ma'am." Man, I was so relieved on hearing that. I had anticipated the worst, but somehow I got off easy. After that incident, I made sure to respect her wish and never try to get on her nerves again. I mean, I don't know if I pissed her off in some other ways, but as far as I can remember, I made sure to always behave myself in her class.